What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tales from the Barrens. I'm Dustin.
I'm meaty.
Good Lord, dude. Don't say that shit out loud again.
I'm meaty.
Oh my Lord, dude.
Wow.
But we are but we are here to talk about Tales number 32. And of course, with us as always, we got old man Brad here. Brad, what's up, man?
I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm happy to be here. I hope little D doesn't get snowed in the middle of this recording.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. I'll
I
just go
just
out there and
need
eat some snow.
to go pee your name in a snow, man.
Yeah, and I'll record it for you guys.
But make sure you're filming just a couple of inches off your body, okay? No, I don't need to
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't need to see the pen.
It's going to be some shaky cam, so who knows what's going to happen.
Get your fucking trembling out there.
That'll be Tales 33.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but we had
Uh-oh.
issues from between Tales 31 and 32, so that's why Tales
Mm.
32 came out just a little bit later than anticipated. But we're back, and we are here with a couple of shorts, and man, I'm stoked. Not gonna lie, I'm stoked for all the shorts for tonight. I feel like it's a very diverse type. Like, all of them are different. I say that all the time, but
Yeah, but I mean, it's true, though.
but it's
No.
You don't,
very
you don't lie.
like tonight is very different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every one of them is over 10 minutes long. And
Yeah,
every one of them is a very different ki- kind or I guess subgenre of a short film.
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
saw like the listing of this and everything was like at least 13 minutes, I was like, were we like just like somehow on the same wavelength without really knowing it?
No, I'm gonna give you the inside baseball right now. This was the one that I picked for tonight is the first one I seen and the first one I clicked on.
Let's go, man. You
That's
just,
it. Dude, I've
All
shot
right.
from the hip with the one I picked tonight, dude. Like I knew
yeah,
nothing
man.
about it and everything, but
Sometimes when you do that, you're like, wow, I kind of struck gold. You know, that
yeah,
I've
I do that
been
sometimes. I'm like, fucking surprised. And then sometimes I was like, why did I pick this?
yeah.
I've been waiting to bring mine for a while and it
hmm
got released to the world for everybody. It was like now it's time.
Let's go.
Brought tonight. Dustin brought one.
Uh-oh.
Whenever you want to pick up.
So Little D brought a short tonight from a little group called Meat Canyon, and the short is called Meat Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
I brought one called Rain, Rain, Go Away. And Brad brought one called To Hell With You.
That's right. The hell with
That's
you.
fucked up,
To heck
Brad.
with you. Yeah. So what we do, I'm going to tell you guys right now from the jump, we walk through these shorts. Okay. So if you don't want to hear us talk about them, Dustin's going to have all the shorts linked down in the description. You can go watch the shorts and then come back because what we do is after we walk through them, we take them right over to the scare scale,
The toilet?
the toilet.
Some of them
go.
might. We'll see.
What's the toilet, Dustin? I'm glad you asked me. The toilet stands for story, creature, atmosphere, runtime, and effect.
And effects.
Each letter is a 0 to 1, and our grading for the short will be a something out of 5 with how the grand total of each of those letters.
And if they counted it, scare is 5 letters.
Yeah, and so is toilet.
So it's five.
Yeah. So I mean,
Eh,
to each your own, I guess.
tomatoes. But Dustin, if you wouldn't mind, would you kick us off tonight with Meat Canyon?
Sure. I guess a little backstory in case if you guys don't know, Meat Canyon, who also goes by Papa Meat, he's an animator, so he does a lot of animated shorts on Meat Canyon. I'm sure you guys probably have seen clips of them somewhere.
The fucking scalper video of them in Target. Like, you mean there's no Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew immediately who this was when you put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't.
I've been following him for a long time. Brad, if you're not very versed on that side of YouTube, then you probably wouldn't have seen him, but he's very funny. Very, very funny. He does a bunch of other stuff. And he also is part of a podcast that I love listening to called Creepcast. So he does stuff over there as well. But this short came out last October. So it was one he was working on for quite a while. And a little bit more backstory. The effects are actually made by somebody that he uses frequently in his Papa Meat videos. I think they go by Creature Kid. So like it's a company or somebody he uses quite often. So just keep that in mind. But for the short, we open up with a Phineas and Ferb animation where where they attempt to do school shooting.
Dude, when they show, is it Phineas? Which I don't know which one's which.
I don't know either. I never watched the show.
But the one that has the little triangle head, and he turns his face to the camera,
and his eyes.
Oh my god, dude! Holly looked at it. She goes, "That is very unnerving."
And that's like all of his animated shorts too. They all are like that.
They have that weird look to them. Yeah.
Yeah, he has such a distinct like just animation and drawing style in general.
Yeah,
that's why I really like it. It's so different. But it goes into that, and then it ports us into real life, where we're actually seeing Hunter or Papa Meat or Meat Canyon, whoever you want to call him,
or Meat Log, Lap Hog, or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Meat Dude.
So we are seeing that he's watching the short kind of out of like disgust, and he has next to him a countdown counter of his subs because he's on YouTube, and it's kind of playing with, the struggle of being a content creator and trying to, stay above and trying to always create something to keep people engaged. So as he is going through this, he's saying like, "Oh, this is awful," and then behind him he has a like a bookshelf that has a bunch of trophies and like Google play buttons and a bunch of other stuff, and he has one spot up there that is completely empty. That we as a viewer are like, okay, so he's anticipating of getting something to put there. So as he is pretty much disgusted by his viewership and what he has created, we go down to his basement, and it seems kind of normal at first. It's dark, lights are turning on, and then we start seeing some weird fucking goop everywhere. Just like at first I thought, is that this like piles of shit? I mean, could be, but he's walking very squishy, and then we get introduced to this fucking badass practical effect creature that's like his creative beast breeder. I guess
his idea machine is what I was calling it.
Yeah, literally. So whenever he would go and get something, or if he's struggling with an idea, he would go down there, and you can see, because after he talks to the idea creature, breeder, whatever you want to call it, is begging for one more thing, and he gets it. And the way that it is shown of how he receives this idea is so absurd. It's so crazy. It literally gives birth to an egg, and as he gets it, it's like the only way I can describe it is that it looks like a stuffed shell, like a baked stuffed shell.
Yeah.
He opens it, and it's multi-layers, and then it's so gooey, and the practical effects in this I fucking love so much. So he has to dig through, and once he gets down to the bottom, there's animated lips that he drew that tells him what he needs to do. And he's like, "Oh, Walter White's son impregnates a girl at school," and he goes, "I'm not going to do that." But then he does it. So we get another animation that he did of Walter White from Breaking Bad having a conversation with his son. And also he voices all the characters in all of his shorts too. So he does every voice.
Dude, when he goes, "We were knocking boots and knocking and crutches together."
Dude, so absurd. Oh man, it's so good. But we only see snippets of it, and then we go back to real life where we are now again seeing his sub count drastically drop from like 8 million to like now like 4 million, and he's still upset. So what does he
Boo-hoo.
do? He goes back down to his idea breeder machine. Gets really upset. It's like, I know you have something else in there. You need to give it to me. It's like refusing, but he goes, I think I know how to get it. And starts ripping at it. And it's like really like in pain and you can hear it. And he goes in and he grabs it and then he gets another idea. And then we also see later after he is in the bathroom, which this shot's really cool too. It's like,
What's the other idea, Dustin?
I forget, honestly.
Oh, I'll tell you what it is.
Tell me.
It's an animation of Shrek
Oh, yes, that's right.
yelling at his daughter because Shrek apparently in this universe is transphobic.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
For some weird reason. I'm your
Dude.
daughter. I don't care. Get out of my swamp.
Oh my god, dude,
It's so absurd, man.
fucking wild.
Oh, my God. But I think after he tears apart this creature, he starts getting sick. And we even see it, I think, after the Walter White one, or maybe it's after the Shrek one.
Yeah.
But after he destroys the thing, he goes into the bathroom, which is a really cool shot. It's like all red, very high up. It's just a bathtub, a sink, and a toilet, which I don't know. I think it's really cool. And then he's like washing his face, and then he starts to throw up into the toilet, which is also really cool. It's like he's using a practical head. So they made like a cast of him
Really
like
good head,
puking up one of these eggs. And then he's like, what the fuck? And he looks in there. It's like one of his animations is floating and he picks it up. He's like, what the fuck? And just drops it back down. Oh, it's so good. And then we jump forward a little bit where we can start seeing he's turning into something. And then he starts ripping at his monitors, getting very upset. And he just pretty much keeps turning into a giant, I don't even know what to fucking call it, dude. Fucking gloops suit, fucking, I don't even know.
He looks
But
like a Floops Foogly from fucking Spy Kids. That's what he ends up looking like.
I wrote down, I call him a gooey Chet from Weird Science.
Oh my
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's really good.
Hey guys.
But now that he's starting to, he pretty much turned into this new breeding machine because he killed it. And I was kind of saying that he was getting now infected by whatever it is that thing had. Because you can see next to him, he's got a bunch of eggs. Seems like he hasn't really opened a lot of them. But then he pukes up one. And then he gets it. And it's another one of those little fucking things. But he brings it over to his shelf and puts it right on top. And then after, his whole fucking body just splits in half. And then he's an animated character. Oh, it's a fucking ride.
I am what you made me.
Literally. It's so batshit insane that I don't know. I've been wanting to include this one since I saw it in October, and I just kind of pulled the trigger on it this time. But I guess with that, let's go over to the scare scale. All right. Story, I'm going to give it a 1. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know like what's going on. He is a content creator, so obviously he's dealing with staying relevant and wanting to maybe not increase his numbers, but at least stay where he's at. And he's getting frustrated because he's running into roadblocks. As an animator, like he is, I'm sure that the well can be a little dry, or you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, which is what he kind of harps on here. And then that's pretty much what that story is, and then you kind of just turn into the thing you didn't want to turn into. So that's a 1. Creature. There are multiple creatures in here. You could talk about any of them. Him being one, and his transformation into the final form, or all the animated little creatures, or the little little ball sacks. I guess we can call them that too. It's like being puked up everywhere, or the idea machine. It's amazing. So that's a one. Like I couldn't I can't not give it a one because of how amazing it looks. Atmosphere. Um, so this short isn't like overall scary. It's more. I don't even know what the right word would be. It's not like maybe intense because you're following along him and you want to see him make out okay. So with it being like that, I'm gonna give it a 0.75. I don't know. Maybe I just wanted more from the atmosphere in some sort of way. Even though like the set designs and everything are really, really cool, and that does incorporate into that. Um, but yeah, runtime, that's going to be a one. I feel like it used everything to the best of its ability. It's below 15 minutes. It's 13 minutes and change, and it goes by pretty quick because of all the shit that's happening. So yeah, that's going to be one. And the effects, I mean, come on. Everything was either actually drawn by him and animated, whether it be on like a screen or him like turning into his own animated creature or him holding up one and it being blended in with real world. It's very like Roger Rabbit-esque, which is what I really, really like. And also just all the practical effects alongside that and the cool like camera angles with him being in the bathroom. Super cool. So that's going to be a one. This leaves me with a 4.75. I had a lot of fun with this and I've watched it multiple times. It's just a fun ride. I
Hell
really
yeah,
enjoyed
man.
it. Brad, let's go over to you, man.
All right. I will tell you,
Let's go.
Meat Canyon, when this popped in and you started with this Phineas and Ferb, I was like, what the hell am I in store for? I had
This is
no
payback
idea.
for all the Bruno Mattei, baby.
But this short is it's gross and gooey as fuck. It has some awesome shots. The practical effects are fantastic, as well as the animation, just like the animated look. And that overhead shot, it looked like something out of like 2001, like it was Hal's eye.
Oh, that's a good call.
It I don't know. And then when I got to the end of this, I just sat there and then I watched it again. So
There you
Let's
go.
go.
this is a five for
Fuck yeah,
me
dude.
all the
Let's
way down. Like
go, dude.
I I I loved it. I wasn't sure at first. It's like, oh great, this school shooting. What is going on? And it just it switched gears. I'm like, this is weird. This is gross. This is gooey, but I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Like when he kills the creature, I love how the creature's like, and the head just slowly slides down and dies, and then you see it later with like just the dripping skull.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. It's just so good.
It
It's
almost
so
reminded me of
entertaining.
something out of maybe like Hellboy, like the way
Yes.
that it was designed.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that. I'll get to what I think about that.
Oh, okay.
So this story is awesome, dude. Like I really dig uh getting a glimpse into the world of, hitting the roadblock of not knowing what to do. And the
Hmm.
fact that he keeps at the end, he keeps puking up these eggs, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm not going to look at these ideas. I'm not doing it." But then the one he does look at, he's like, "Whatever, man." He grabs it and opens it. What I like is when he picks it up and turns it like this, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
It's
and
like,
it's flat.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
dude, Dustin, you nailed it, man. I was gonna bring up the fact this is so Roger Rabbit esque
Yeah.
when it comes to the live action with the like interacting with the animation. But the story is a one. Creature, he looks awesome. The idea monster looks awesome. The biggest creature in this short is social media.
Yeah.
Like he has resorted to what he becomes because of social media. So
Ahead with red vines.
yeah, but the creature's the one. Atmosphere. I like this is almost like it's I don't say it's a one room setting because we follow him through his house, but I like how each room has like a personality. Like
Mm.
the room all of his computer stuff set up in is like a blue light. Then downstairs there's the red light. The bathroom. You guys said 2001. I thought that shot looked very Italian
Oh
from
yeah.
up top, very Argento.
Hmm.
And dude, as soon as I seen, I love anything that does that type of shot. Dude, like when John Wick did it in John Wick 4, I was like, I love it. Dude, like Malignant did it just recently, so
Oh, I love
it
Malignant.
it looks so good. Atmosphere is a 1. Runtime, like I said, it's right over 13 minutes, man. It was a ride from beginning to end. You didn't feel bored like
Hmm.
at all. Like it was just a good time. Runtime's a 1. And then the effects. These creatures, this guy needs to work with Kostansky.
Oh, that would be
That'd be
awesome.
cool.
He needs to do something in the Psycho Gorman world,
Please.
or Deathstalker, or Frankie Frico, something like that.
Yeah,
And fuck, he can even bring in his animated characters into that realm of these monsters.
that would
Like
be really cool.
a
A
Because
a
full-fledged
Roger
Meat Canyon
Rabbit
movie.
Psycho Gorman-esque film.
yeah, man, like you having these creatures that fit together, even though one is in reality and one is an animation, like they still look like they fit,
Hmm.
cohesively. It's goopy. It's disgusting. The egg turns into a face hugger, dude.
Yeah.
When he's sitting there, he's unfolding it, dude. It's so
It's
silly. Wipes the goop out the mouth, and you see that little bitty drawn fucking lips there.
it's so funny.
It's so good. So the effects are a 1. This is a
Nice.
5 banger for me, man.
Hell yeah,
This
man.
this short ruled so
Yeah, it
hard.
did.
Hell yeah. I do want to say there is another short that he did, maybe 3 years ago. I gotta see if I can look that up and maybe they'll be included sometime.
Hell yeah. So that gives us a grand total of a 4.92 for that short.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a solid short. Like, because when I pulled it up, I seen all of the other stuff, and I was like, I fucking know this guy. I know some of the stuff. Brad, if you've never seen, I'm sure you
I haven't.
have. Like scrolling through Instagram, you had to have scrolled past some of his stuff
Okay.
at some point.
I'll have to
Like
send you some.
Yeah,
yeah,
because when it
but
popped up, I was like, I don't know what this is. And when
oh
it
my,
started, I was like, I don't know what I'm in for right now.
oh, but it was a good one, Dustin. Like, and to be honest, I thought you were bringing an animated short, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we were about to get, but no, it was a pleasant surprise.
Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it.
All right, so Brad, if you don't mind, I will go next with Rain, Rain, Go Away.
Rain, rain, go away.
Purple rain,
Oh God.
purple
No, no.
rain.
Stranger Things, get out of here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing a rain song too, Dustin.
No.
You can sing the Missy Elliott one.
Oh,
I can't stand the
no, the
rain.
cult rain.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Okay, all right. I remember that one.
I love the rain. The cult song.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So my short kicks off with this girl having like she's having like flashbacks and she's hearing her grandpa talk, and then all of a sudden we learn he's dead. And it cuts to one of my favorite places in the entire world.
A tattoo parlor.
A tattoo shop. Man, I don't know about you guys, but it's like the buzzing of the gun that I love hearing. Like it's very therapeutic, but she's getting a tattoo on her wrist, And not for nothing, it looked really bad. It did. I mean, I have plenty of bad tattoos, but that one looks pretty bad. And she's getting it for her grandfather because her grandfather used to always sing her this song when it started to rain, which is very sweet and sentimental, like doing old man stuff. And it shows like fields of like sunflowers and shit. That's why she got the sunflower tattoo, right? So she goes home and she's all wrapped up and she's laying in bed about to snooze, and somebody calls her, somebody from her past,
I
and
love it.
she answers, and she goes, "Hey, so I'm sorry to hear that your grandfather passed away." And our main character is like trying to get the details as to why this girl apparently ghosted her. So I'm assuming they were partners at one point or something, friends,
Friends,
Yeah.
yeah,
maybe.
something.
It made it sound a lot deeper with how she was acting.
Hmm.
So she's like, you ghosted after this. What happened? And the girl's like, I gotta go, or I've got to go because this is English, right? So hangs up the phone, and then she's walking around after this, and then she goes into her bathroom. Oh no, this is like right here is where she kind of like sees like an apparition
Hmm.
of her grandpa, right, like behind her, and it scares the shit out of her. So this is when she walks into the bathroom and she's looking down at her tattoo, and she's like, God damn, like she's getting bummed out about it, dude. So she takes a razor blade and she starts, I don't say
Nope.
shaving her arm, but she like cuts a line and then yanks
Dude,
on the skin.
dude, as soon as I saw her grab that, for literally the 2 minutes that she was doing this, all I was saying was, why,
Yeah,
why, why?
yeah. She's yanking on it and she's pulling it, and then it shows her walk out of the bathroom after. Nothing happened, right? All day, fresh as a daisy or sunflower. But then it starts to rain again. And it cuts over and she looks in the living room and her grandfather is sitting there. And she's like, it cuts back to the phone call saying, "Hey, why did you leave me?" And whoever that was on the phone said, "Your grandfather felt me up." And that's the last we hear of it because that's the end of the short. It's a 13-minute short. Very little is said
Yeah,
other than the conversations I just listed out. So,
It has a lot of
uh,
visuals. I mean, the flowers
yeah.
yeah.
and surrealness to it.
Yeah, it's very psychological. But we're gonna head over to the scare scale. And with watching this short, I dug the story because it's someone a grieving granddaughter without knowing the past of the grandfather, like not knowing how he was behind a door. She only knew what he was at face value. So the story's a one for me. Creature, I'm gonna say creature is the depression she's in. She's walking around depressed, moping that her grandfather passed away. And on top of that, we get to see an apparition. But that's not enough, I feel. Like, I feel like there should have been more to it. It should have been more of the apparition popping up because we get a little tiny, what was that in the tattoo shop? But it was the tattoo guy, like, peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
So my creature is a point 0.5. Atmosphere, it's dreary and rainy because rain, go away, right? I do like that setting a lot, but I do wish we got more of the outside lighting because it was nighttime when all the shit was happening, and we didn't get a lot of like the moonlight into the house. The rain sounds were cool, but that gets a 0.75 for me. Runtime, right over 13 minutes. I think it could have been a little shorter though. They probably could have chopped 3 minutes out of this whole short, but it's going to get a 0.75 as well. The effects. Her, the tattoo looked shitty. It looked like someone drew it on with a ballpoint pen.
Well, they probably did.
Probably did, but the her ripping it off her arm looked phenomenal. The grandfather in demon form that we see, like with his black eyes and shit,
Mm.
looks really cool. But that's all we got. So, with taking those into account, I'm also giving that a 0.75. Okay. So that gives me a grand total of a 3.75 for this short.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Little D, what'd you think about it?
Oh man. Okay. One thing I want to say is
You're not gonna hurt my feelings 'cause like I said, I clicked on it and that was it.
no, it's not that. It's I was trying to think of the flowers after hearing that the last part of, the girl saying that, oh, yeah, your grandfather felt me up. I was thinking that the flowers are symbolism of women, or flowers usually are symbolism of like birth, or just because they get
Purity,
pollinated and purity and stuff like that. So
Midsommar.
a lot of that is a big theme in here, and I dig that a lot, even though the obviously the subject is
Yeah.
not that great. But with that being said, that's going to lean into my story, which, yeah, there's really not a lot that is said, but there is a lot that is shown visually. And when I was watching this, I was like, this is kind of feels like a trippy short. It's like I could be on acid watching this, because there's a lot of weird visuals that happen, like red um, red sunflowers, like going in circles, and just a lot of weird like lighting and shots of thunder and outside, and then going back in, and then there's a lot of like what is going on. So for that, and also taking into account that there's definitely some sort of symbolism that's there with the flowers, which leans into her ripping the flower out of herself. I don't I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here, but I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give it a one, just because there was a lot of really cool things that are happening visually to tell a story, other than grandfather passing and hearing those other stories with the person on the call. Um, the creature. This was really hard for me to pinpoint, because obviously you want to say the grandfather, which, yes, because of what he did and also how he looks. Um, yeah, you were saying depression. That definitely sounds like it too, or self-hatred, maybe, of whatever was going on that maybe she did know about but blocked out, and that's why she realized something and decided to deflower herself. Um, but I'm gonna give that a point five for creature, because I just wanted something a little bit more, in a way, tangible, that's more there that you can see. Um, the atmosphere I dug. I loved the lighting. There was a really cool shot of like a very, very like watery blue when she's walking and she goes over to the mirror, and that's when she starts seeing like the flowers spinning. That shot was beautiful. That felt very giallo to me, like straight up. And the sound effects, like the rain, that definitely goes into the atmosphere of you feeling depressed or down. So I'm gonna give all that a one, just because I loved a lot of the crazy cuts that were happening, that's making you feel disoriented. I really, really enjoyed that. What am I on? Runtime. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, this could be shorter, and I'd be happy with it. This honestly could have been a 5 minute short. I think it could have been severely trimmed down. Even though there is a lot of cool visuals that are happening, but a lot of it doesn't really make anything feel more impactful or add too much story. It just kind of adds on to like what's already there without it adding more depth to it. So that's going to be a point five. The effects, like I was just saying, the sound effects, the really cool lighting that's going on. The way that this is cut and edited was really, really cool. The decaying, oozing grandfather was really cool. The I'm gonna rip this tattoo out of me, like this. That was just like, why did we do that? Why? I know what you're doing, but why? But I guess, after some of the context, you understand why she's doing that, but she doesn't really know why she's doing it either. Because actually, no, she did hear the final bit of that conversation before that, didn't she? But we just didn't find out until the end,
Yeah.
right? So she did
Like
know.
that's why she did that.
Yeah, so she really was deflowering herself. in a positive way, maybe.
Yeah.
But with all that, that's going to be a 1, and that's going to leave me with a 4.
Wow. Okay. Hell yeah. Brad, what did
I
you
was
think
surprised.
of Rain Rain Go Away?
Rain, rain, go away. Well, this short, just like the one before it, I wasn't sure going in, and the way it kind of starts off, you're just like, okay, all right, there's something more here that hopefully we get. We don't get everything. There's a lot of symbolism and surrealness to this that you're trying to pick up on.
Hmm.
But the story itself, I mean, it gets a 1. I dug the arc of how, this story went. And you get to the creature, which, I mean, ultimately I think it's the old man, and old people can be creepy. And
Oh yeah.
this one,
Yeah, speak for
Look,
yourself,
yeah,
Brad.
look at him right there.
exactly. Um and this was no different. It just, between that and, we're getting this song, this just creepy song. The rain, rain, go away. It The creature gets a 1 for me. It just it hit how it needed to, and yeah. And then we get to the atmosphere. You have the rain, you have the great lighting, the song, like I said, that pops up here and there, the surrealness of it. This, this woman has these great memories of her grandfather, but is there more to it that maybe she is packed down that we don't know yet? We do eventually find out what that is. But my atmosphere gets a 1. Runtime, I did not feel the 13 minutes at all. I thought it went by perfectly fine. It was paced perfectly fine. I was engaged with it, and even rewatching it today, I was like, okay, rewatch it again today. I was still hooked in and with it. So it also gets a 1. And then the effects, yes, the tattoo doesn't look the best, and the CG, the spiraling flowers aren't, but I'm looking at it as it's a more of a surreal or a dream state, that they're not looking the best. So I mean, I'm giving it a 1. This was another 5. It
Wow.
it
Oh
Wow.
just
Wow.
man.
it
Brad,
just
you were kind
hit.
of telling us that today was going to be very wild and different. For you, it's all the same. So,
But it when we got to the end of that, like, gut punch of this, she keeps taking this call and she doesn't, why, I haven't talked to you in forever. Why are you
mm,
calling me now? And then you get that at the end of, your grandfather felt me up, and you're just like,
bleh.
what? And it's just like, poof, and then it's over.
Mm.
It like leads you on this kind of journey, and then it's like a punch in the gut, and you're like, well, all right, see you later.
Yeah. That's
I don't know.
disgusting as
It
fuck.
it it hit on all the levels it needed to hit for me. Even a rewatch, I was like, is it? I'm gonna make sure. Is it? Did it hit like a 5, like, for me? And I was like, it did. It did.
Good. No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome that you found. I don't know. Maybe this did warrant a second watch for me, but I don't know, man. I like the risk that I took by just
Mm.
selecting the
Hey,
first one I
yeah.
found.
That should be our go-to going forward. Is just don't even
I
fucking
don't know
watch
about
it.
that. I don't know about that.
I'll take that
Yeah.
plunge.
I mean, I'll probably pick Heck next time.
Yeah, Heck Park 2?
Oh my god, dude.
The Heckening is
The
here.
Hecketh. But
Or you'll
Brad,
click something that's just fully AI, and you'll be like, oh, crap.
dude, we did what was it called? The Closet?
Yeah, man.
And
After it was Anna, right, that said
yeah,
that?
it was fine until like Anna brought up the fact like this creature in it could have been AI because you can tell this kid made it with his phone. And
It
it's
was
like I
three
was like,
months old too.
yeah, and we were hyped on it, and then Anna went last, and then she was like, yeah, it could have been made with AI, and Dustin and I were both like, fuck.
Fuck me.
I didn't even think to think of that,
Yeah,
dude.
me either.
But
I
now that
take back my 5.
Oh, I didn't give it a 5. I don't think any of us gave it a 5. But
No, I don't think so.
yeah. But all right, man. Brad, let's wrap it up with "To Hell with You."
To hell with you.
No, to hell with you, dude.
So this is by the guys from Heebie Jeebie Pictures.
No,
I
no
am
stranger to this show.
I am a big fan of their short films. The first one I ever watched of theirs was The Mages of Rage and the Desecration of the House of Mimicry. I saw it just randomly at Horror Hound before I was involved with them, went in and I was like, what is this? This is awesome. It's hilarious. It's so funny. And then, I mean, they've had others play here, like It Draws Closer was last year, upcoming. They're one of their newer ones, Tapestry, will be playing at Horror Hound.
Oh,
But
Bangers.
everything I've seen from them, they know how to make a short film. They, whether it's comedy, whether it's a dark story or whatnot, it hits. So when I first saw To Hell with You, I was like, oh, what is this? And it's a horror comedy. So we start out with this 70s feeling, almost sitcom-esque. Yes. Opens with this voiceover talking about how Brennan is a good kid. He's the captain of a baseball team. He has a bright future ahead of him. And then you cut to Brennan and you're like, oh shit, Brennan's possessed. And then you have mom and a priest are there trying to basically exorcise him. And just like in any exorcism, he changes face and he turns nice, turns to his mom, like, it's me, why? And then he snaps back and the priest is like, why do you always fall for that? Like, obviously it's happened before. And then the priest is like, I have one more idea, one more thing I'm gonna try. He pulls out a gun, shoots Brennan in the face.
Not just a gun. That's the fucking Dirty
It's
Harry,
like
dude.
Dirty Harry's gun, yes.
Yeah, man.
And mom, my favorite part, mom goes, Jesus Christ. And he's like, no, merely a servant.
Merely a servant, dude.
yep.
From there, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm in for. This is gonna be fun. And mom passes out. Brendan's bloody body is just laying on the bed. The priest leaves, and we get our title card with its music, To Hell with You. And then as Brennan's on the bed, the demon pops out of his body. We get shit, what was the demon's name? I forgot his name. Doyle.
Greasy as fuck.
Greasy as fuck. And he's got like the smoke, the scratchy smoker voice, and he's here to claim his soul. And then this bright light, and he's like, can we turn it down a little bit? It's Esme, the angel. She has come to take Brennan to heaven because Brennan is a good kid. But Brennan's dad was not good. They make sure they let us know, and Doyle says, where he is. Doyle and Esme know each other, and he's like, we haven't seen each other in what, centuries? And she is not having it. She's just like, oh my God, can't believe I'm here having to talk to you again. You can tell they have a past, and it's there's something more there.
Oh yeah, kind of like Satan and Reese Witherspoon
Oh, yeah.
from Little Nicky. Yeah,
Satan?
yeah.
And then Brennan's ghost pops up, and Doyle's like, welcome to, what does he say? Welcome to purgatory.
Purgatory.
And she wants to take him. She's trying to convince him that he's good. And Doyle's like, no, this, your father and all this stuff. And Brennan's kind of questioning everything. He doesn't know. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he doesn't know. And then he
Your
tells
father is
Doyle,
down. Your father's down in hell, getting pulled apart by two donkeys every night.
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes, and he goes. Humanity peaked in the Dark Ages.
And then Brennan agrees that he's going to go with Doyle as long as he leaves mom, leave his mom alone. And there was this back and forth of, is he good, bad, and Doyle kind of starts to get a heart. He starts crying blood as he turns around. And he's like, "Fuck!" And he's upset that Satan is going to be upset.
He's gonna tie me to two donkeys.
He tells Brennan to go, and Brennan wants to give him a hug, and he goes up to hug him, and his body, because he's a ghost, just goes right through him, and he's like, yeah, okay, we saw that coming. Like,
I felt it.
And since they get it all figured out, he tries to. Everyone's kind of emotional. He tries to go in and kiss Esme. She's like, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck? And Brennan's like, read the room, man.
Dude, she right hooks his ass. But
And mom wakes up, but Brennan, he wants to say goodbye to his mom before he leaves. And Doyle's like, I got an idea. So he possesses his body again, sits up. He's got an eyeball hanging out because he's been shot in the face and he's all bloodied. And he's half talking to mom, like, I love you. I'm going to be okay. We'll see each other again. And then goes and she passes out again, screaming. And then Esme is getting ready to leave. It starts lighting up, and he's like, wait. And she's like, what? What, bitch? And then she's like, do you think I have good in me? She's like, you're a demon from hell. I'm like, good point. So Esme and Brennan go. Doyle lights a cigarette as the priest comes in. He has an idea, and then we cut to the priest walking out the door. His eyes are yellow like Doyle's, and it ends.
Mm.
So this short, when it was submitted to Horror Hound, I watched it probably a good 3 to 4 times. It
Oh,
was
wow.
my absolute favorite. I'll tell you right now, this is my absolute favorite short that has come out within the last few years.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I've
Wow.
probably watched this thing a good 8 or 9 times. I think it is hilarious. The comedic timing in this is spot on. The everyone involved just plays off each other so well. I love the 70s setting with the, that almost porno music that
Yeah.
plays,
Ow,
and
ow.
it hits on every level. This is another 5. It's fives across the
Dang,
board this
Brad.
week for
Wow.
me.
Wow, Brad, you really blindsided us, dude. Wow. He was like, yeah, these are all, I don't know, these might be all different for me tonight.
I
Yeah,
told you I
bullshit.
told you I would surprise you, is what I said.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
you got 5s down the board from each one
How much money did we win?
for this week.
Yeah.
This is one that I've been wanting to bring to the show for a while. I know, you guys have connected with the heebie-jeebie guys and everything else. And I know Dustin, Big D, I know you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's available on Alter, when it just came out, I think it was last week before.
It was like 2
whenever
weeks
we
ago,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I text you. I was like, I know you wanted to do this, but I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this one because I love this short so much. I love all of their shorts. They're so good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a fucking banger, dude. Dustin, what did you think of To Hell With You?
To hell with you.
Oh man. So I will say that I did enjoy this one, but there was a drop off for me at one point where this kind of felt a little, it was kind of losing momentum, and we'll get to that. But story, I do like this, heaven and hell, claiming a soul, and this soul somewhat having a say of where they can go. I think is really neat. You don't really hear that in any kind of religion of you being able to decide where you go. It's kind of just chosen for you. So I thought that was also really cool. Also, like the lead up to them talking about how great this kid is, and now he's just randomly possessed, and then you got a fucking priest and a mom who is hysterical, as I think any parent would be, was really cool. So I enjoyed the story. I'm going to give it a one. But I think one that was kind of putting me off a little bit was Doyle was reminding me way too much of Beetlejuice. I think that's the acting, the way things
Okay.
were. He was saying his mannerisms was very Beetlejuice-esque, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. But also, when you're having this back and forth, I think there was a little too much back and forth, but it didn't really pull away that much. I still think that they carried it to the finish line, so that's why it's going to be a one. The creature, I mean, you got an angel and you got a demon, so I mean, it's perfect. And
Dude, sorry, it's not a goop monster.
no, no, no. I mean, I love like the way that Doyle looks is really, really cool. I love like the sleazy, look of it being like, yeah, I'm a fucking demon. Yeah, I got horns and blah blah blah, and I'm just gonna smoke. And you got an angel who's trying to be an angel. I think that the aesthetic of them was really good. So I'm gonna give that a one. They're both getting a one. So half and half for both of them. The atmosphere, I did dig it, but that kind of goes into the momentum, I think, kind of like going down with the dialogue. It kind of took me out of what was kind of started because it was from the beginning, it was very fast paced, and then it kind of just kind of drops. And then it kind of picks up at the end a little bit when Doyle's like up to no good. So for the atmosphere, with it kind of flip flopping a lot for me, that's going to be a 0.5. I would have liked it if it kind of just stayed in some sort of like rhythmic motion and not a full halt at one point to worry about all the dialogue. Runtime. This was also like what, like 13, 14 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
A little
Um,
over 14.
I think it could have been shaved for dialogue reasons and for it being more consistent with its rhythm, like I'm saying. But I'm only going to give it a 0.75. I'm not going to dock it too much because I know like the story that's trying to do and needs to do that, but it just wasn't vibing 100% for me. And for the effects, I thought that they did great. I mean, with the weird lighting, the music, I mean, that's cool. The title cards, a shit ton of film grain. I love that so much. The body with it being shot was really cool, and brains like all over the fucking wall was cool. The crying blood. Um, I don't know. I really dug the effects on that, so that's going to be a one for me. Like all of it together really gives it everything. That's still going to leave me with a 4.25. So it's like not too bad. It's just man, the halting is what got me a little bit, but still enjoyed it.
That's fair.
Hell yeah. So, like Brad said, we have established a relationship with the guys from over at Heebie Jeebie Pictures, and I've had this short sitting in an email for a while. But it was the same. It was in the same email as Tapestry. Now, I've told them before, like when we seen It Draws Closer at Salem, like what we do here for the shorts, like how we walk through them, we kind of dissect them and talk about it. And they're open to all of that. So that's why they sent me. They're like, hey, we have these other shorts that are coming out. We'd like for you guys to check out. And we did Tapestry on Tales 30. So not even 2 episodes ago were they on this show.
That
And
was
I was,
awesome short.
oh, Tapestry was phenomenal.
Well, It Draws Closer was
It
really
Draws
cool.
Closer was really good too. But I was like,
And
yeah,
both of those are single location, much shorter in out,
yeah.
very atmospheric.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I'm gonna save To Hell With You for a good time. And Brad goes, hey, I have my short. It's called To Hell With You.
And you're like, to hell
Hey,
with you.
I'm like, To hell with you, Brad. But no, I'm super excited you picked this one, man, because It is a very good time. I love the exploitation feel of this short. It feels very like Foxy Brown, like Dolomite, Pulp Fiction, like that type of exploitation movie, which I really fucking love.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But I do love the story of heaven and hell. You know, like it's to an extent because that was my biggest complaint about Hell House. But I knew what I was in for this.
To let Anna hear you say
I'm sure she'll hear it.
that.
But
She's like,
y'all,
God
you
damn
guys
it.
already knew my complaint. I told Joe Bandelli my complaint about Hell House 3. Okay,
Okay, fair enough.
so
Fair
it's public knowledge.
Fair
But
enough.
I love the heaven and hell fight of this, dude, because you have there has to be something there. But between the two of them. But the story that we get in this, because yes, this kid is this grade A scholar, but of course he was possessed by a demon. But his dad and his great grandmother are both name dropped about how bad they are and that they're in hell.
Hmm.
It's phenomenal, man. So the story for me is getting a one. The creature, which is Doyle, our demon, he looks greasy as shit,
Yeah, he does.
dude. And what I love is like when you see him, he has like a bullet hole like right here because that's where he was shot, right? Like I feel like that's the case. That's why that detail is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I dig that shit, dude. But the fact that this creature gains a heart at the end of the short, dude, is awesome. My creature's getting a one. Atmosphere. Yes, we are in the bedroom, but the back and forth with this water and oil chemistry and having a advocate in the middle of it with this kid, he's like, yeah, I guess I'll just go to hell with him. Or, hey, you know, I loved the vibe of the room. It was great. And then we get the sexy guitar on top of it. And then there's, yeah, like, wow, wow, wow. Atmosphere's a one. Runtime, I want more.
Wow.
I want to see what happens with that priest and what he does. It's beautiful. Runtime is a one. And the effects. Doyle looks amazing. The shot hanging eyeball looks great. When what's the kid's name? Is it Brandon? Brennan?
Brennan.
He's sitting there telling like all this stuff, and the angel's like, "Oh wow, you sound a little confused." He goes, "Oh, my brain's just scattered," and it shows the wall and his fucking brain everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's awesome! Like the demon coming, like Doyle coming out of Brennan's body was great. When the angel was in high beam mode, she looked really good, and when she wasn't, she looked really good. Yeah, effects are one. This is a five banger for me too. Like
Nice.
I don't think they've put out anything that I haven't liked yet,
No.
like at all. And
Knock
I'm
on
not,
wood.
yeah, and I'm not trying to just be like, yeah, they're perfect because everyone learns from them. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
learn from their past stuff. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
far for me, man, they've been three for three. And did you guys know they have a podcast?
Yes,
I did.
actually.
The Deep Dark Well? Like have you because they had the kid on there who directed Portrait of God, the short film.
Oh shit, I gotta check that out. Because
Because
we were talking about that. Isn't a movie being made of
yeah,
that?
do you know who picked it up?
Oh, you said, but I honestly totally forgot who you said.
Monkey Paw
That's
Productions.
right, Monkey
So
Paw.
you got Jordan Peele behind it and Sam Raimi.
Yeah. Oh man.
But just hear it because what their show's about is they go deep into like this certain person's like history of film. So they had I don't remember her name before. I'm sorry, but it's the lady who plays the angel in this. She's
Oh,
also is it's ONB
Aaron Owenby.
Aaron ONB. She was in Tapestry. She was the mom in
Hmm.
Tapestry, and then it draws closer. She was the lady in the bed drawing on in the book. You know, so she's been on an episode. They're a very very new podcast, but they're
And
awesome.
she's
Hmm.
in their story that's in Terror Tales.
And Terror Tales. Yep, she is the main girl in that too. So, but yeah, no, the relationship we've established with them has been great, dude. And it is funny because I showed you this, Brett. I don't think I told you this, Dustin, because I've been talking to him and I asked them if they were hey, are you guys by chance going to Horror Hound this year? And they're like, no, we don't have anything playing. We don't know. And then I get a message, like I talked to Brad about it. Then I get a message from him going, "Psych, Tapestry was just accepted." But yeah, no, like I said, they haven't. Me personally, they haven't put anything out that I haven't liked. So I'm super stoked to see what else. Dag Nabbit looks so fucking fun.
Oh yeah, that's the one they just announced.
The new one that they're working on. Oh my god, dude! But for tonight's tales, we are looking at a grand total of a 4.64
Nice.
for tonight's shorts.
Let's go.
Dustin, what order would you watch these shorts in?
Oof. I'd probably start with To Hell With You. Then I'll watch Rain Rain Go Away and end with Meat Canyon.
Okay, Brad, what about you, man?
I think I would watch them in the order we talked about them. Go Meat Canyon, Rain Rain Go Away. To hell with you. I go the
Yeah,
opposite.
yeah, I'm in that boat too. I watched them and how we talked about them tonight because I just, dude, that's to hell with you is such a good fucking time. They're both the bookends are a good
Oh yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
yeah, super stoked on tonight's shorts, man. Brad, as always, we really appreciate you jumping on. So you want to go ahead and let everybody know what you got cooking over on the Old Man Brad show?
Just go search out Tomb of Terrors. I have a
I need to stop
year.
calling it the Old Man Brad show because that's not what it's called
It's
anymore.
it's Tomb of Terrors with Old Man Brad. It's the
Okay.
full name. So
All of my stickers that have you on it says the Old Man Brad
Yes.
show.
that's how it started, but I had to evolve.
Yes, Tomb
As
of
we all
Terrors.
have to do. Yeah. Let's go.
But I'm in the beginnings of my year-long series that I am doing on Paul Nashi. I have watched 3 so far of the 20 plus I plan on doing this year. And it's been a good time. It's been a good time. Both of you are going to be on one here in the future, so
Yeah.
excited for when that
I
one
totally
pops
forget
up.
which one we're doing, but I'm
We'll,
excited.
we'll be
I-
reminded closer. Brad has
Yeah.
it written down.
I
He's
do.
like,
I do. I
hey.
have the whole list. But yeah, just come check out Tomb of Terrors. I do, interviews, short reviews. I get my wife on to do stuff every so often, and I just have a good time.
Oh yeah. And we kind of
So,
talked about it a little bit here. Brad, Anna, and myself will be out at Horror Hound at the end of March. So
Horror Hound.
horror hound. Keep your eyes out for us because we might have a bunch of stickers and stuff to hand you guys. So we'll be super stoked on the film festival stuff that is going on out there. I'm really excited to watch these movies and shorts that are debuting out there.
The schedule just dropped, so people can go
As of
go
this
check it out.
recording.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty excited about that shit. So
Be able to see movies like The Barn Part 3.
mm-hmm.
Would be the
mm,
first time it's been shown to anybody.
Oh yeah.
that's awesome.
Suck it, Dustin.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell my work to suck it.
Yeah. But Dustin, what do we gotta do to get out of here, man?
Just as always, to say thank you to everybody. But before I say what we got to do to get out of here, do you have anything you want to say for your shows?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's fine.
Are you sure? All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it's all
I don't
good.
like skipping on you.
Listen to the main show and you'll find out what we're doing over on my other shows.
Hell yeah. All right. But before we say goodbye, we have to say thank you to a very awesome company that gave us a very awesome special code just for you. And that is Creeporama. If you guys want some horror shirts, stickers, which they do have really fucking rad stickers that come with your orders. I love them so much. I think they even have hats on their site right now, I think I saw. But if you are in the market for some new apparel, you guys can. That's awesome.
I'm in the Creep Club.
Let's go. You guys
Yeah.
can use our code Barrens10 for 10% off your entire purchase. You just go right down to where it says apply discount. You put in Barrens10, and your entire cart gets 10% off. What kind of fucking deal is that, man?
It's a banger deal, is what it is.
Hell yeah. And they've been doing so many pre-orders, which our code does work for pre-orders,
Hmm.
which is very interesting because normally companies, they'll be like, pre-orders? No, no, no. You got to pay full
No,
price.
thank
But they're
you.
like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can use our code. So you can go right over there and grab yourself a shirt, sweater, a baseball tee, whichever.
Blankets. They do blankets. It's cold where you're at, dude. You need blankies.
Dude, I keep forgetting about their blanket section and I need to pick one up.
They have an X-Files blanket.
Oh yes, I saw that one. But anyway, you guys can go right over there, and if they ask you where you heard to use that code, obviously they'll know it's us. But please also just tell them it's us.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
the Parents Hideout sent us, so that way they know. So thank you so much, Cooperama, and to everybody who's going over there to support them and also support us. So that means a lot. And also, my show, Out of the Basket with Little D, pops up on Patreon every Wednesday. I had to think for a second. I was like, what day does this come out? And so it would have already came out, and the episode would have been remakes. Are they worth it? And you would have seen our first guest on, which is this dude uh,
Big duh.
down here, big big dude. Yeah, he was there. We were discussing remakes, and I want to say it was a good conversation.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So you guys can tune into that every Wednesday on our Patreon for $2 a month.
$2, Bob.
And you not only get that, but you also get early access to all of our episodes and to our new TV series segment that's going to be launching in the very, very near future, where Anna and I are going to be talking about all the X-Files episodes. It's going to be a long one because we're going to be doing one episode a week.
That's a lot of
And
eps.
we all know how many seasons and how many episodes are in each season. And boy, oh boy, see you in 5 years.
Yep.
Are you going to include the movies with that?
I have no idea how deep
Okay.
we're going to get
All right,
into this.
all right.
I don't know if we're going to start lumping
I bet.
episodes together.
I bet the movies will make their way onto the actual show too, like to coincide what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. When we get there, we'll let you know. And Brad, maybe we'll reach out to you if you want to come on and talk about an episode.
All
But
right.
I'm really stoked for that one. And besides all that, we are on audio platforms and video platforms. So if you can't support us on Patreon, that is okay, because you can do that over there on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If you are listening there, make sure you are rating, you're following us, you're liking, commenting. Same over on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment. It all means the world to us. And Brad, again, thank you so much for always being here
Yeah.
on
Thanks
these
for having
tales.
me, as
It's a
always.
blast, especially with knowing how many shorts you have seen, way more than either of us. It's really, really cool to have
Watch a
you on
lot.
and have your input.
I watch a lot, and I always
Yeah.
love coming on. So,
Hell yeah. So I think that's about it for this one. And we'll be back with Tales 33 soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and stay on schedule.
Yeah. So, life gets busy sometimes. But anyway, we'll see everybody on the next one.
Later.